Hello everyone, welcome to Learnowledge. Let's discuss ngIf directive. So in our previous tutorial we were discussing about the structural directives, and in this section we'll be discussing ngIf. So let's just jump to the ground. Let's create a division first using div tag. Syntax of ngIf, it's very easy. You can put asterisk, right, ngIf, and one truthy value is data loaded. And if this data loaded is true, oops, then we have a block of a span that says data loaded. Uh, So in order to bind it, we need to create a is data loaded variable here in our component. So let's just write public variable name, its data type, initialize it with a default value. Let's make it true. So is data loaded is true. So this one will evaluates to true, and this particular block of code will be generated in our HTML DOM. So data loaded. Let's just make it false. Let's see what happens. Before that, let me open the console. You see we have this division being generated here. Now save it. It's gone. And if you keep on looking into the body, you'll see like the that particular division is not at all being generated. So it's completely going away from our DOM. So in Angular, we have a feature of template reference variable, which basically you can render it using anti-template directive. So we can use it like put a colon, sorry, semicolon, right, else, then else block. So this will be our template reference variable. We can reuse it in our ng template. So our syntax is ng template, put hash your reference variable, and anything you'll try to do here, it will generate it accordingly. Data is not loaded. So currently this is false. So this one should not be generated, and it should go to the else block, and else block this should be generated. Data is not loaded. So yeah, data is not loaded is being generated as expected. We also have an option to put a then block. So syntax is then block. Let me just copy it here, paste, copy. Data is loaded. So in this case, you will see one difference. So let me just make it true, save it. Data is loaded. So you do realize data is loaded, is generated, and data loaded is not. So basically, it is not displaying or generated this particular block. It simply just evaluate like whether this value is truthy, then render, then block, else render, else block. That's it. It is not evaluating or generating anything that lies beneath. So please make sure while of this while you code. Next thing we have, let's just create one simple division again and put ngIf. Let's just say um, so you can use the interpolation here as well. Just say status is active, span status is active. Let's just create one status here. Public status string. Let's make it anything. So if you save it, you'll see nothing is here as status is anything. It's not equals to active. Just create a simple button, and on the button, on its click event, let's just assign the status to active value. Change me. Save it. The status is active. So this is how you can make use of interpolation as well in ngIf directive. So that's all for today. Let's discuss the other directives in our next videos. Thank you.